let's try again. Hey guys. Oh my gosh. So, okay, let's just say the rules are no trying to periscope before Munchkin goes to bed, because if you logged on the last 2 times, that's just not going to work. So, here we are. So, y'all, I have to admit, something's not working right because I can't see when y'all join my scope and I can't see your comments. I got to get this thing figured out. So, keep joining, keep spreading the love with me, whatever. Give me those heart thingies because I don't know what's going on. And I can see you guys joining, but I can't see your name. So I'm not trying to have bad scope etiquette and not say, hey girl, hey guy, hey, but I can't see it. So my whole point, I'm still trying to figure out, do I care for this periscope thing, or should I just stick with doing my YouTube videos, or what were we doing? What are we doing with this thing called periscope? So it's still really weird, the idea that folks can watch you live, but I'm not going to shoot a YouTube video tonight, and I wanted to talk about this. So here we are on Periscope for now. This may make it onto YouTube later. But anyways, so y'all know that my ex-husband and I are really working on our friendship, and we've really been being intentional about being kind to one another and really trying to foster a friendship so that we can be authentic and really enjoy our time together with our son and create experiences for him, and really enjoy each other. And, we have a long history together, 11 years of a history together now. And so that's not easily replaceable. And so we haven't been Facebook friends for like 6 years. Like, since we separated 6 years ago, I deleted him from Facebook because I didn't want to see some stuff. So, anyways, he's been caught up in that. You know how, like, when you make posts public, Facebook will take that and run with it and say, yay, now they want all their stuff to be public. And unless you intentionally go back in and say, no, private, just this one, post public, you didn't know. So he didn't know that was happening. So his pictures have been public for like months now, and we're not friends, but I can see all the pictures, and I'm not creeping. So I tell him, like, hey, I saw this was going on, or oh, I don't know about that picture, or hey, looks like y'all are having a great time, blah 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 blah, because I was honest and I was explaining to him, like, I can see your pictures because they're public, whatever. So today we were talking, and he told me, I looked at your Facebook page for the first time, and I increasingly am making more posts public because people share my stuff, and in order for their friends to see it, I have to make those posts public. So I have more and more stuff on my page that's becoming public. And I go, oh, look at you creeping over on my page or whatever. And so I'm like, well, if we're both creeping on each other's pages, we might as well try being Facebook friends again. Facebook official. So I sent him a friend request while we were on the phone, and I said, now you have to accept it. And he goes, well, you can't be catching a case when people post stuff on my page. And I said to him, oh, don't worry about that, because I'll just delete you. If I see stuff that I think is going to hurt my feelings, I'll just delete you. And that's exactly what I did 9 years ago. Now, the reason why I'm even talking about this is because what was funny to me is that, not funny, but it's amazing how far you go in a year. Literally a year ago, I got my feelings hurt because someone else that I was talking to posted something on Facebook, and I deleted them because I really got my feelings hurt. And I wrote in my journal, I'm reading from my journal now. I wrote in my journal a year ago. I said, I've been debating whether I would delete him since we've been going through this. But I ultimately decided I wouldn't because I was still interested in his life and wanted to see what was going on. Sound familiar? So like, you've broken up with somebody That friendship is dead. It's not happening anymore. It's no good for you, but you hold on to it because you want to see, you're interested in what's going on in their life. So you open yourself up to the possibility of getting all kinds of hurt because you are being nosy, basically. You want to see what's going on. So I then said, today proved unsafe for me to walk that line, right? I realized that like walking that line of trying to make my heart get over that person and still being interested in what was going on in their life and still wanting them to see what was going on in my life proved to be unsafe for me, because a year ago that sent me down a bad spiral. So I just thought that was crazy. Like a year ago, I was in this place where my feelings were totally hurt and I was deleting folks from my space because I needed to protect my space. And here today, still, I'm adding some folks back to my space. But I have the confidence and the assurance that if you start doing stuff that's hurting me or that's not good, that feels unsafe for me, I have the power to delete you. Delete. And some of us need to get more comfortable with deleting folks out of our space. You know, I said it's in my Instagram profile. Please be responsible for the energy you bring to my space. And some of us need to do a better job of being a little more protective of our spaces. So I just thought that was a neat juxtaposition to share with y'all today, because on one level, like, we're reaching new grounds. We're trying something. We're trying to connect again. But just a year ago, I wrote that in my journal, and I needed to create some safety even in my social media spaces. And y'all remember that it's okay to be selfish about who you allow into your space. All right.